Cool. I think the issue was that I tried to adjust my audio settings and make them a little quieter because I watched part of the last stream back and you could hear me too well. Like I would drink water and you could hear it. Sorry, one second. I'm gonna use my inhaler. Alright, that was kind of stressing me out getting that to work while people were waiting. But we're here now and I've got stuff to show off. We're playing Burn. I'm gonna actually share that we are live. Technical issues are done. Okay, so as you can see, I have been in the tank with Red. This is what I am into this season, is playing Red, very surprisingly, because that was not something I used to do. First of all, we have what I believe is the closest I have come to solving the pure TDJ burn deck here, which is the big problem that I have with this version is that it's pretty limiting. We have to commit really hard to playing these cards that burn, and I have a couple other variants that allow us to play. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of, this is my final variant that I came up with that incorporates everything that burn can do, but starting off we are going to be playing... The last time you played this TEPPEN was when 0 dropped? That is a long time ago. That was HBM. I don't know a thing about... I joined after that, so I've got years of experience, but it's like in the interim. Anyway, what we've got here is the burn deck for Rathalos. We're going to go a little in-depth here because we're on stream, so I have a captive audience. Just kidding. But I want to talk a little bit about in-depth about some of the cards I would normally gloss over in my deck profiles. First of all, if you don't know how this deck works, the goal is very simply to burn 6 cards to set up broken payoffs like Cody. Charlie especially is important, and Paul Carson scales infinitely, or he has uncapped scaling, which is why we want to burn more than the other versions of the decks that people play so far have. This card does more than 10 things for the deck. I literally wrote down how many things it does. It does a lot of things. Yeah, good Monson, I am glad I have no context for HBM. Even though the nerfed versions of the cards I'm super fond of, like those Charge Shot X cards and stuff, those are sweet. But anyway, what we are starting off with here, let me see. So you gotta hit burn 6. To do that, we are playing 3 of Prison Gang, which you could arguably play less if you were playing other burn cards. We will do that later. We're playing 3 Ben. This is the most core card in the deck. 3 Paul Carson also helps us get burn. And to help a bit with consistency, we have 1 offered hand. The burn 6 effect is actually way better than I initially thought. Totally wrote it off to start with. Cold Sweat Crafting is so important. I understand if people are only playing it at 1 to start with, but you should really be playing 3 of this card, because the way this deck works, if you draw too many of your 4 or 5 costs, then you can no longer hit the burn requirement that you need to. So I think that, like, we are playing in 9 targets, and in this version I am not willing to play less than 9 targets. I'm playing 8 targets in the other burn we'll play later. But for the pure TDJ version, Desperate Jailbreak version, I feel like you should play 9 targets. And the only reason... Sakura is the worst card in the deck. We are only playing it because I don't want 3 copies of Mo. Mo is great to help us get to burn 6, but as soon as you summon a single Mo, he is the only burn card you summon for the rest of the game, which is kind of... He's a little lower power than Hunter, and Bao especially is what we want to summon. But anyway, Cold Sweat Crafting. Since we have 9 targets, you can draw as many as 3, 4, or 5 MP units before the deck turns off. If you draw 4 cards, then you can no longer hit burn 6, which is why we need to have as many of these as possible. So there's a fun counting minigame. I love counting while playing TEPPEN, and this deck has some of the best counting ever, honestly. Because you gotta count how many your burn says. There's a couple cards that tell you what you have burned. Oh no, I forgot, I can't tap the middle of the screen because of Streamlabs. So you can see how many cards you have burned, count how many you know out of 9, you have removed 9, you got how many in the hand. It's fun. But the last card that I'm going to talk about before we jump in is Your Prince Has Arrived. This is a very unassuming card, but it does more than 10 things for this deck. I'm not joking. The most obvious and powerful is it puts Charlie back in your hand. When you do this, you win. Because when you play Charlie, you tend to win. So if you do it more than once, you're definitely going to win. The other really cool thing it does is it clears your board for Cody, because sometimes it's difficult to clear the board for Cody. It lets you turn back on your Prison Gang after you've already burnt all of your targets in the deck, and it lets you, let's see, I have it written down here. It lets you reuse your Ben Bertolucci when you're bricked, so it's basically another copy of this to get another Ben, so you don't brick early. And this is burn 3, rather than burn 6. So, in the situations where you draw too many burn cards, like I'm going to keep going because I have a lot to say about this card, so sorry if you'd prefer me to move on. If you draw too many of these, then this is the one way, other than Cold Sweat crafting, to actually still play the game. It also puts a card in the EX pocket for Cody and for Hunter and Mo, which is great. It lets you use both versions of Paul Carson. I'm going to read off all 10 of the things I have written. It makes your pull significantly stronger. I've gotten up to 18, I think, and I'm not joking. It was either 17 or 18 with Paul. You can use it to dodge removal, but you don't really ever do that. But yeah, I think that was 10 things that it does. Regardless, let's actually show off how the deck works. I went on a little too long, maybe. Or I could have gone on longer if I had a script, but you know how it is. We're going to actually play some games now. Thank you for listening to my terrible rant about Your Prince Has Arrived. Because I've been playing a lot, and I've been learning a lot of plays with the deck, and that's why I'm playing 2 of them, because it's kind of, obviously it's a niche card, but you can do all of that stuff with it, so I think it is worth having 2 copies, because I want to draw it early. I don't like drawing Sakura, but we can burn her, so this is a great hand. I might turn my volume down a little bit, because I want to have it just at 1, so it's not as loud. Yeah, there we go. The reason I think we had technical difficulties was because I had tried to adjust my volume, because in the last stream, I watched back part of it, and you could hear me drink water and stuff, and I didn't really like that. So apologies, I tried to fix it, and Streamlabs didn't seem to like me trying to fix it. Let's see. I feel like not wasting MP, so we're gonna activate Cold Sweat, Crafting, get rid of their Marcellus, which gets rid of our Ben. But now we are at burn 3. Oh, we can't target that, that's pretty annoying. And we've only drawn 2 cards from the deck, like I was saying. Counting is fun. See, we've drawn 2 cards, but one of them is banished, so we can just pretend we've only drawn 1, really. Yeah, here we go. There's a great target. Alright, we drew the other Ben, so we're at Baron 6. We drew a Prince. I feel like this is looking pretty good for us. And wait a second, they're not even playing Despair. I'm not terribly worried about this matchup. They're gonna grab something from our deck, but it's probably Mao, is what I would guess they grabbed. We're at Baron 8. Let's play this down in the top lane, so that we're still rolling with the MP. I don't like that they have all this. Okay, they got a Ben. I didn't need that Ben. I like that they told me what it was, because I was going to be wondering for the rest of the match. Let's see. Okay, they should be able to clear our board, so we can go for Cody here with dive attack. Oh, I also forgot. There's one more. Oh, actually, no, that's not something that Prince does. But Cold Sweat Crafting is extremely solid to let you cycle and get 1 more AP a lot of the time. Let's see. I'll put Bow back. I don't want to do that. That's pretty awkward. I wouldn't have done that off stream, I don't think. I would have waited to 10. I've really gotten to the habit of waiting out and just taking the risk of wasting a couple MP at 10, because what are you really losing when you're at 10 MP? You're at 10. You're super ahead when you're at 10. But on an empty board, it doesn't feel as good to wait for it. Oh. Okay, so this is why they're playing Dark Destruction. It's kind of got gas. We might have even gone in a little bit too early. I had to think for a second. I was like, do I have copies in cards in deck for Prison Gang? And we do, because we used Prince Has Arrived. Otherwise, the answer would have definitely been no. Okay, I probably should have considered putting Cody back in hand. Let's finally blow up there. Well, let's see if they go for another card, actually. It doesn't seem like they will. I wonder how they're going to heal again. Do they heal back to full? I thought about it. I can just go like that. Yeah, come on now. That's pretty good. And there should still be one card in deck for Prison Gang to pop off here. I guess I was wrong. I guess it was the bow that we drew to hand, yeah. Okay. And now I want to wait. But it's kind of a while to wait. Cold Sweat Crafting doesn't do anything, but I want to cycle. Oh, yes, Charlie. He's here. We're rewarded for not using Princes Arrived. Oh, but they're not playing Despair. I don't feel like this is nearly as good against somebody who's not playing Despair. We have... This is a weird match, because they're going to run out of cards too, I feel like. Okay, Bow doesn't get revenge anymore. We should have 2 Cody in deck still. That's pretty good. At least this guy didn't get revenge. We'll kill it. Yeah, there's the other Cody. Okay. We still got a lot of gas. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good pull. At this moment, that is basically what we needed. Does this guy have spillover? I didn't realize he had spillover. Okay. That is exactly what needed to happen to get us back in the match. But now I'm like, okay, we'll just wait. We will just wait. AP, giving them blue mana could be disastrous. We just gotta charge. There's no way to remove Juju Dorma. Oh, never mind, there will be. But of course, they are going to get damage out of that. Not very much, though. Okay. Will they play down a card for me to eat? Ooh. Okay. Yes, now we will just eat these 2 cards. Eat the 2 Jujus. We got a minute and a half to get them out of life. And what we're going to do here is we're going to try to do it with Charlie. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I was so worried about this match not working out. That was massive. I don't think they expected me to actually play down Charlie. Yes! Alright, that was a pretty good first showing for the deck, because that was not an easy match. We were on our toes the whole time. But as you can see, I love this deck. This deck has so much going on. It's so much fun. That one dude, I saw you said you were trying to recover your account. Let me see what else you said. I was too focused. Spent like $300. Did you get the Evil Ryu, though? Or what did you have? Yeah, I would have tried to hold on to that account and at least write something down. But it's really worth it to get back in right now, because new players get a bunch of good stuff. So, I mean, if you're a returning player and you don't get it back, it's totally worth it to start from scratch. I think that's a bit of why they make starting over so strong, is because a lot of people lose their accounts because account recovery in TEPPEN, they don't make it clear how to do it. And Iowa's video is really old, so I don't think it reaches as many people these days. But it's still, like, basically all you need to know to make your account safe. Although, actually, no, it's even out of date because they use Google Play Games now. I don't like this hand very much. Come on. Okay. Against Feline Shieldspire. So, obviously, this is the first deck that I really want to play, but I have so many other decks. I figure we go 3 strikes and it's out for this one. Once I get 3 losses, or if we're doing really well, maybe it'll only be 1. We will move on to the other Burn variants, because I think they're potentially stronger. Or at least the last one I got crazy good results with, that I did not expect to get. But this is the one I wanted to show off, because I spent so much time in the tank trying to make this more functional. Should I burn the other bow? Probably. Yeah, you gotta write your stuff down. I think after having an account scare, I have my stuff saved in the cloud on a note in my phone, which is what I had before, and obviously that doesn't really do much for you when you... I think that's right, yeah. But yeah, I recommend having your information saved in 2 places, or one really secure place, like written down in real life. And like for lifelong players like me, I could imagine nothing scarier than... I don't think that's gonna send anything, but you know, I don't want it to cycle. Kind of want to get 3 more. Yeah, because now we can play. Now we can play Cody, and we will have dive attack. It's the words I'm looking for. Okay. Ooh, actually, I want to go for this first in case we pull hunters. And now it's possible we can... Oh no, that's quite nasty. I can't really play through here sort of this deck very well. Should have waited a second longer. Actually, no, I would have just split anyway. Why did it get removed? Why did this thing get removed? Okay, I mean, that kills it. That kills it. We're still in the game. Okay. Sheesh. Hate Hero Sword. Oh no! Why did I think that kills it? I don't think we can play out of this. Well, actually... We can... Oh no, I didn't have enough life. I do that all the time. Okay, well, green is a hard matchup as red. And I lost a lot of points for it. But, you know, respect for playing 2-color. We can never hate on a 2-color player. Even if they do counter-pick us by being a green 2-color player. So I guess that's 1 strike with Rathalos. We'll see. Hopefully we get to play a little more than just like another 2 matches. Breakaway, not an easy matchup, but I shouldn't count out an A rank player. Let's see. This is a solid hand, I feel like. It's a little reliant on what the next 3 cards we draw are, but that's as good as a mulligan anyway. Sometimes you gotta consider that, like, a card like this, drawing you cards, is sometimes as good as a mulligan. Or at least if this were the other card that searches. Okay. Mo, alright. The deck is online. Now, what I've learned is that sometimes you gotta consider if you want to use Mo or the Cold Sweat. Because this will stay around. And you can use it for the next card you draw. It's definitely more consistent. That was ridiculous. I guess they're like, oh, I will cut them off. I will make their summons worse. Anytime somebody does that, it's like, that wasn't worth it. You should have not done that, because it wasn't strong. We're already at burn 5? I kind of will play this down, because we don't... Nice. We don't have dive attack for Cody yet. I always want to use them at the same time. We'll put this bow in deck. That's pretty good. And now, I might actually... Yeah, we're definitely going to go for Mao here. Gonna wait for the last second to see if they... Boom. Oh, we summoned that man. Just as they tried to make us do... Let's see. I would like to draw the clown card that draws the clowns to my EX pocket. Alright, that was pretty solid. Yes, the clown card. Offered hand. I'm gonna try to use the names of cards, because I was ranting in the last stream about how nobody knows the names of cards, and I do feel this way very genuinely, that I wish we had agreed upon nicknames for cards. Like, offered hand, that's probably not the right nickname for it. Offered? I don't know. I just wish we had slang like IRL players do. Oh, geez. Wait. Okay, she just has... Why is she so buffed up? Alright. I didn't think I had anything left in deck. That was really nice. I'm gonna wait till this attack cycle... Well, they're not gonna be able to kill it. Ooh, okay. If that's the... Easy. So easy. Alright, that's game over. See, that's the plays. That's what I was here to show off. How you completely destroy the breakaway. I shouldn't be so mean, though. This person was still in A rank. We could play it again. No, we're going to save it in case they get another mushroom. And now that they're about to crack our board, we can easily go for Cody. Probably pull some hunters. This is cracked. And they're still behind, even after all that. Baboosh. It does kind of suck to summon Ben. I guess they did more damage than I was giving them credit for. What the? Oh, of course, she got buffed up because of Lilith. I was going to say Ibuki. I love Lilith. She's the cutest Darkstalker. Alright. So they kind of are doing more things than I expected them to at the end here. Aww. Well. Let's start with this. And then I'll just play this to block the bottom line, yeah. Boom. We are so in control. It's ridiculous. And... Rude. They really want me to... They're really just trying to make my summons worse. It's not as strong as they think it is. Like, they spent 3 MP to do something that doesn't... I guess he was still a 3-7. I shouldn't hate too much. Oops. Oh, that was pretty bad timing. We still got our next... Oh, no. I might have been talking too much schmackaroni. The only thing... it's over. No! Dang. That's another problem I have, is I get too comfortable. Three of them things? Oh well. I could have played that a lot better, I think. I don't exactly know exactly where my misplays were, but... Should we watch that one back? No, that's pretty boring, but... I do know I could have won that. We had so much momentum, so many options, but... The loss might have been that... The bad play might have been when when my guy got blocked. When I played that bad block there. But there's probably other stuff. Purple is pretty wild. But it's really strong. But you always know what they're gonna do. Like, you know they're always going for that big mushroom. But see, I guess I'm focusing too much on the mushroom, possibly. Because I was like, oh, they got's the mushroom. And then they weren't playing another mushroom, so I was counting out the power of all those Liliths and stuff. It's definitely a learning... I think that's more what it was, yeah. I was not giving the deck the credit it deserves. So thank you for that comment. Okay, nice. I like that my opponent will allow me to keep the momentum flowing. I kind of want to invade both of these. Because both of them will do damage to Devlet. And she's so annoying. Alright, and it didn't go to her lane. That's also great. Alright. And now we can kill her with... Yeah, get that card out of here. Okay. We have a ton of answers for Devlet, though. I mean, it's normally hard to deal with her, but we have a lot of answers for her. Or, I say that, but that was kind of what we had. I hate that. Okay, let's see. We are at burn 6. Nice. Our actual hand is a little awkward, though. We're only at burn 6, so I think we're probably going to play the clown down. Oh, wait, we just discarded the clown. What was I thinking? We don't have targets. That was a bad reaction. I didn't think about it enough. I was like, oh. That's the other thing that's really hard with this deck. I think it's a much harder deck than... Oh, maybe we did have targets and I just drew it. It's a much harder deck than it seems like. Alright, we're going to put a target back. That's the play. See, I was... There's so many more lines than I even realized. Are they going to try to remove it? People, that's the other thing that's really fun with Princess Arrive. People try to remove the card all the time to deny the second effect, and that's not how it works. The second effect will always go off. Alright, neat. Let's go. That is the pull we needed, I think. I guess Hunter would have been okay. He would have done like 4 damage. It would have been pretty weak. The Destroy's got to be on though. Okay. I'm feeling comfy. I think we did what we needed to do to make this work. We are definitely playing from behind, but we got time to do it. Oh, really? What? Oh, because she has revenge? That's actually insane. Ba-boom! Alright, I'm glad I had the MP for that. Of course I would like to Charlie here, but this isn't too bad. We still cleared our board. Ooh. I would love to eat these 2 Jujus with Charlie. And you know they're going to play another card down to go for that combo. So let's see if we can... Maybe I'm wrong to think that. Come on. Ah, they're not going to give it to me. Alright, killing him was really good. We got a 3-attack blocker. I'm surprised that they didn't use it on Ben. To try to go for lethal. Alright, I am so focused this game, you guys. Man, Despair's really good. That's not news to anybody, but it's really good. Okay, it looks like we will be able to Cody in time. So this is our last chance not to lose the game. Let's see what happens. Oh man, that's really... Do they have blockers? Oh my god! The board wipe is much crazier than having blockers. This is the only card I have to... What's that? Is this our 3rd loss with Dive Attack? We'll do one more, if that is the case. I think that's only 2. Regardless, we'll say it's 2. Because I want to play a little more Dive Attack. Before we move on to the other burn decks I have. And I've also got Celestial Envoy. I've been messing with that Fernham deck. Very inconsistent deck. But really cool. A ton of weird synergies in the Fernham deck. So we'll try that off. We'll try that out in a few as well. Onion God! What's up, Onion? I wonder who the Onion... I wonder if that's anybody in the community that I would know in the Discord. I don't think so, but... This hand doesn't really... Actually... I think we can take this hand. Like I said before, this is a hand that, like, draws 3, so that's pretty good. Yeah, black can do so much. It's kind of... Purple is everything now. Bounce, damage, halt, makes pancakes. That's always been purple's thing. You can never really pin them down. Fire Herb. This is what we're going to play later in the... In both of the Celestial decks I have, but... Dive Attack is a little interesting. It's a really good card, though. I was really surprised. I thought it seemed like kind of filler, if I'm being honest. Alright, so because we drew Mao, we know we're going to draw Ben. That gives us a pretty good chance here. Our opponent is invading their ban. I had to count. It was 3 MP that I spent. And let me see. I don't really have any better play than to go with Ben here. Mao? Oh man, you should have waited. I guess their hand is pretty bad, maybe. Chairperson? This person's playing a very strange variant. Well, okay then. See, if I get Cody, I don't even really want to Charlie here. I could Charlie, and it's not bad to Charlie, but I really don't feel like that's time. Oh, and I'm probably going to face tank these. That's a type of play that I do all the time that's like kind of questionable, but you know. Alright, what's our burn at? It's 9, we don't have anything. We don't have any targets. Well, it's kind of confusing, but I'm going to say we don't have any targets. Jill is very solid, honestly. The only thing with Jill is that she doesn't really play these new burn cards, which is what the hype is all about in Red right now. Honestly, that's why I was like... Because I love burn. I got super into it from playing the Kame-san deck a season or two ago. So I was fully invested in learning the new burn cards, trying to do the best I can. Yeah, okay. With them, they are probably the strongest thing that Red can do right now. But Red also has a ton of generic tools. So this version of the deck, I don't think, is the strongest Red deck. Because it's super limited in the tools it gets to play. We're not allowed to play a bunch of the stronger Red cards that we're going to play in Thunder Edge in a few here. Jill can play a ton of Red's strongest tools. And a bunch of other really cool cards that are just Jill specific. Jill is very, very strong. The Frenzy deck is fantastic. This person loses. They just spent 9 MP on Red. I think Red is very bad in this deck. And that was a perfect example of why. Like, sometimes I can see why people play it, I guess, because you're guaranteed to draw it at some point, and it's a bunch of value to get you out of a situation. I don't know. It seems very bad. I would play something cheaper. Like, you can see we aren't even playing any of the Red legendaries that I would like to be playing because there's no room for them and they don't have any synergy. But the other versions that we're going to play are built around the opposite concept, where we're trying to play as much as we can justify. I didn't really need to pull up the legendaries. But yeah, so I feel like that person is playing a weird version. Fire Rib, I don't think he's very good in Dive Attack, unfortunately. The card is sick as heck, but... I would only play it in CEM, and maybe in Thunder Edge. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. I had to think really hard about it, but I think this hand is okay. This might be the match that makes us move on to the next... Okay, never mind. This hand is great. That's the other thing I love about Ben and the other card. Prison Gang is what it's called. Is if you play Ben, second one of the match, you will still have time to respond specifically to Effie with Prison Gang. Super fun interaction so that the Effie will get no procs, and you're just playing straight ahead Teppen from second one. Love this matchup, honestly. And I guess... Right, we're at burn 4. We're at burn 4. That's really solid. We drew our Cody. Okay. That's the other reason I'm playing 3 Cody, is because there was a game where 2 of them were on the bottom of the deck, and it's like, I couldn't play that game because I didn't draw Cody. So, although 3 Cody is definitely, like a little greedy, it is worth it because you need to draw them to do what your deck does. Let's go. This is fun as heck. What a tasty play this is. I think that's a super possibly game-winning play. I've also really learned how to use Charlie's attacking effect. It's super strong. especially in Thunder Edge, which we'll probably play later. I mean, we're going to play it later. Alright, now I don't need to return Charlie to my hand yet. Alright, hey! That was a cool way to win. I have not won by playing Charlie so proactively like that before. So, still a ton of depth to learn in this deck, where it's like, I came out here because I wanted to put on a clinic for dive attack, and I still don't know half of the depths of it. There's a ton. It's a really hard deck, actually. It doesn't seem like it because it's very straightforward, very linear. You get to burn 6, and then you play Cody and the other cards, but there's a lot of intricacy. Nergigante. I love playing, and I love playing the Nergigante matchup. It feels very poetic, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this hand sucks. I don't know enough about I didn't play Monster Hunter World, so I don't really know what Nerg does, sadly. Played a good amount of Rise. I played up through Sunbreak. I beat, and then I got bored of grinding. But I did beat the story all the way through Sunbreak, and I beat Malzeno. I'm pretty sure that was where the story ends. I didn't really go all in on, like, the extra goofy men, the other things. I don't know what I'm saying. This hand blows. This hand does nothing. We are gonna play the Celestial Dog deck, Kikosha. I have 2 versions of Celestial, so we might jump into that next. I've got the old school coordination that I have added exactly 2 cards to. The 2 new cards to have Art Charge on them. It doesn't work that great. But we also are gonna play the Fernham deck. Okay. And that deck is super tasty. Okay, that's fine. I don't really mind that. Oh, that was terrible timing. Okay. Finally, our burn count is back. We can finally play the game. But yeah, even with all of the tech I am playing to keep us from bricking, it's still very likely that we do. Ooh! Alright, yeah, I didn't even really see that dude in the bottom lane. I guess I was hoping it would have gone to Mao if I did see it, but I totally did not see the golem. I was not paying enough attention. Alright, well, I do want to show off the other decks we have, so I suppose that's another weakness of this deck. It's super momentum-based, because the plays are so big. Such huge MP investment to do anything. So, with that being, that's like what I got to, those are the basics of Dive Attack. Here's the deck again for you guys, if you want to play this version of Dive Attack. There's the QR for you. And I do have another version of Burn with Gutsman. We'll get around to this in a minute. But Kikosha mentioned the Celestial Dog deck, so clearly we've got to either play... This is my version of... Let's run one match with Coordination, and then we'll try the other version because it's a lot more fun. But Coordination is also... It's a little boring. There's not a ton that you can do to make it stronger, I feel like. Because it's what an MTG player, which I am not, I have never been an MTG player, but it's what an MTG player would call a parasitic mechanic. Where you have to play as many of the cards in your deck as possible, and it's the only way that the deck is good. So, what I do for this build is I mulligan for cards that have Art Charge, because I don't feel like the deck is good until you... There's a couple of cards that are very good, like the little shield guy who looks like a Soon. Super solid card. But like if I'm playing this on its own, it's like that's not going to have a ton of impact until at least later in the game when it has 1 or 2 attack. And Lady, you never really want to draw her. She's awesome, but I don't know. I almost feel like she might be a card you could cut from the deck, so you're less all in on Coordination. Who's to say? Ooh, I should try to kill this before they can play other cards down, but I don't really have a way to do that right now, unfortunately. It depends on if they play something in 5 seconds or not, which they probably will. Oh, maybe they won't. And I guess it's really more about the buff in the hand at the moment. I don't think I can do anything about this. Yeah, I mean, Tribes is very solid, but it seems I feel like it's a little reliant on drawing that card they just played. Actually, you know, what am I saying? They were going to win this regardless. I'm not super into Tribes at the moment, at least for mono. But it's a very scary deck. I don't think I have anything I can do here. Okay, we'll try one more match with coordination because I kind of just gave up. I was just like, yeah, and really, what was I going to do? They popped off way faster than us. We will try one more with coordination. But overall, I think coordination's pretty weak. Let's try to mulligan for the other half of the deck. The coordination half. Possibly even Found Fire Rib. If I draw that, that's what we're taking. This hand kind of sucks. Really slow hand. Okay, at least we drew one of the good coordination cards. The best coordination card, Arietta. But we didn't really draw much amazing to go with her. Dude, everybody loves the music in TEPPEN. It is renowned, honestly. Anytime a new character comes out, their character theme will get ripped by whatever fandom it belongs to, put up, and then it will get, like, major praise. People... It happens with every new theme. Like, the Virgil theme, people were hype about the Virgil theme. It just happened with the Iris theme, but that's partly because the Mega Man community gets nothing. It's very sad to be a Mega Man fan. So the move here is... This is the way I like to play Arietta, is we get the guaranteed value, and then you follow it up with the buffs. Okay, that's a very early Sigma, but it does guarantee that they have him for later. I could have played another card down. I should have. But I was thinking. Like I said, I'm really bad about thinking too much. Even off stream, I will regularly misplays because I'm thinking. Furio Tigre. Okay. I'm not sure if Furio Tigre has a home. I don't think he's a very good card, sadly. I would like him to be, because I like Furio Tigre. That's a classic Mega Man. I mean, a classic Ace Attorney case. Let's go with this. Oh well. That was pretty greedy. But I did not realize they would be on Iron Maidens, so... At least we're showing what coordination does this time. Kind of feeling like getting a little saucy here. How much? And that puts us at 2. That's pretty good. I would love to draw red. I feel like genuinely the only way that I have been winning games with coordination is when I draw red after getting the first 2 burn. It's the only way that this deck does anything. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we are still in this. Thank you, Arietta. Thank you, Lady. What was I saying about cutting Lady? That would have been insane. Imagine cutting the best card in the deck. Alright. Alright. This isn't looking too bad. We just took out one of their hero art cards. We might be able to stay in this. And if we're lucky... Oh, that's not great. I want to play Beautiful 8 Mia down. Let's see what happens next. We're going to go for it. Why not? It takes out that man. This is probably a pretty terrible play. I think I wasted too much MP. This might have been the game losing play, honestly. But you know, we got to show a little coordination this time, actually. I have enough units in the graveyard. Whoa, I wouldn't have thought that would happen. And Mia is so huge, it's kind of amazing. Okay, we're about to pop off, actually. You know, it would have definitely been better to... Nah, I take it back. I was gonna say I should have taken a little bit of the value there. Annoying. We'll make it a problem for him to play through this Mia in the middle lane. Because now, they'll get that remove damage, but whatever... Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, I didn't react in time. Sorry, guys! At least I've, like, made it clear that's something I'm bad at, so you guys can't be too disappointed. Because I've been very honest about it. But that should have been our game. I had so many good blocks in hand. Oh, that was disappointing. The problem was also that I was leaning back. I was like, "Oh, this is really fun," but I need to stay leaned in and focused. This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous hand, and you can already see that I have built this deck in a ridiculous way. I should have pulled up the deck list, but I just wanted to play another match. I should have pulled up the deck list, though. We're playing Basil, yes. She is pretty good for an invasion, and she's also pretty good later when you can give her the Fernham effect, because her first effect is unrelated to invasion. Well, this guy is quite an eager McBeaver. That's really interesting. Oh man, this might be bad. I guess they're just going for him as their win con? Oh. Let's see. We're only gonna get 2 procs from Fernheim. That's terrible. I feel like she needs 3 to be worth it. This is not a good start for us at all. What the? The double Meowsters? Quite unusual, I must say. This is a weird play. We're not getting a card to the EX. We're getting the MP. This is my goofball energy deck, honestly. I'm just playing cards in here. Like, this Sanada Yukimura. Sanada Yukimura. I'm trying to say it as badly as I can in my American accent. Yeah, let's go. What? Oh no, if I had placed my mana a second sooner, there could have been a big pop-off. But we're alive! That's the most surprising thing here. If only we had drawn this Ranabuki when we played Fernham. The synergy with those cards is so cool. So we'll definitely, even if we get super bodied, we're going to play a couple rounds of this deck, because I want to show some of the cool plays. What? Why did you surrender? This guy must be playing the worst version of Hey Nico of all time. I can't even conceive of what just happened there for them. Back in. And then he went back out. Sorry. Alright, so that doesn't count as a win. That definitely doesn't count as a win. That sucked. Another Devil Breaker. And I'm more prepared this time, I believe. Alright, I like this hand enough. I like this hand more than enough. Oh, I forgot to go to the deck list so you guys can see just how weird the... I don't know, yeah, maybe they were tired. They were like, man, this match really took it out of me. I don't have any more energy. Or... I feel like they still had cards in hand. It seems unlikely they didn't have any cards left. Celestial with Ascend. That sounds really fun. I would love to play that. I haven't built Ascend myself in a while, but that sounds solid. And that sounds like another good another good deck to use Fire Urban. You play a ton of units, and grabbing more of any unit you play is probably solid. If you were to send me that on Discord or on Twitter, I would totally check it out on stream here. Because I am not a good enough Red Ascend player to build Red Ascend, I don't think. That was a weird response, but I didn't know what else to do there. Alright, we got them making weird blocks. I think I want to invade Basil here. And maybe if we're hella lucky, we draw Fernham. No, that was never going to happen. But we are going to do is absolutely destroy whatever they play down. Oh, and they didn't even block my girl? It's over for them. And they could have played something else, and we would have destroyed it even harder. Alright, this is tasty. That? That's very unexpected. Very unusual choice to make. I feel like people have the wrong idea of what that card does at times. Just because it does something with Devil Breaker, and people run it with Devil Breaker, doesn't mean it's like... It is not Gani Tsurugi. It's not going to clear a board, and it's not going to get you back in a match that you're losing. You can use it to cheat out a match that you've done well in, and it's amazing in Devil Breaker, because that's what Devil Breaker does, is it... Wait, let's go to the deck list. So, here's my really weird Fernham deck. Fernham is the star of the show, for sure, because she gives 2 damage to every unit in the hand. This is a lot of value, even though she herself is pretty weak on the field. As long as you get 3 units, that's like the equivalent of 6 damage from a 4 MP card, and 6 HP. It's great. So, to increase the chances, we are playing a couple of invasions. This card you would always be playing in the deck with her, I'm pretty sure. But we're also playing Basil, because the destroyed by damage effect on this card will increase the damage that all of the Fernham cards are doing, and that also goes for Ran Hibiki, who will buff herself up, doing 3 damage, and all the other cards. So there's a ton of pretty serious nastiness you can do. Like, my favorite play is Fernham ran into Mr. Match, and Mr. Match will do 3 and 7 damage. 3 and 4, I mean, for a total of 7. But if you haven't used Mr. Match before that, he won't add a card to your hand, unfortunately. It's kind of unfortunate. They just both proc at the same time, so he doesn't have anything to grab from Banish. It's kind of annoying. But that said, the 7 damage unreactable is very strong. So it's worth it, and you get 2 MP still. So that's the other thing. We're going to be playing in the... I don't like this hand. In the other Baron decks, we are playing triple Mr. Match, because that is basically Red's best card. And that's why Baron has such potential to be so powerful, is because it gets to use Mr. Match. Now what exactly is happening here? This is going to be a pretty good start for us. That's tasty. And now they are scared. Now we drop this. Oh, that was a very weird card. Nobody in the world plays that card. Okay, they really want to copy. Wow, that's actually going to be nasty if they successfully copy. Okay, but we can probably just kill it with Mr. Match. Mr. Match, Mr. Match. Okay. Now what are they doing? Oh no! Whoa! Are they gonna seal Ran? They sealed that card? Okay, I gotta think for a second. This person's about to destroy me. I guess I'll probably play this down, because I already used... Yeah, okay. Okay, That was a good way to deal with that weird X they're playing. That was a super scary X because I'm playing a card that can make it really scary. That was quite frightening. Okay. And now how do I want to deal with Hebo? Unfortunately, this is only doing 4 damage because they're playing mono machines. We'll deal with him like this. Yes. Oh, there's our Fernham that we've been needing. Okay, I wonder if we can actually get back into this game because we're playing. Well, actually, it's pretty even. The more that I look at it, very even. Now what's happening? Oh, okay. They are. This is easy then. I was a little too nervous. Okay. Deck clears the board. They're out of MP. They're playing a bunch of really budget cards. And we have major value in hand. I don't think there's anything they can play to catch up now, because... Oh. Whoa, wait. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure CEM actually protects this from that effect. Okay. I got a little too overly nervous there. But that was a fun match. I like this deck a lot. We got to actually show off some of the synergies here. Once we lose one... Oh, it's the date change! Wow, I love the date change. Maybe that's a sign we should switch to another deck. But I was gonna say... Ooh, I wonder if this is Gikosha. Yeah, Gikosha, you can send me the... Yeah! I would love to play some Burn Ascend, but I will probably do pretty bad at it, because it's not a deck I typically play. Let's see what Rep Z said on here. Sakura? Yeah, she's better than Hinata, because she's a target. Yeah, let me see about scanning this QR here. Hopefully I don't dox myself. Ooh. 3 Urgent Protection. I really like that card. This looks interesting. This is some spice. Okay. How do we burn cards for Bao, though? Do we burn cards for Bao? Okay, he's just a good card. Okay. Oh, and with CEM, okay, I see why Bao is here. I get it, okay. No Leon? I kind of want to... We'll just try this out real quick. Wait, I didn't save it. Sorry about the likely interference of me moving my phone around. Probably sounds pretty bad. Okay, let me go back over to chat here. Okay, let's give this a shot. The one thing I want to try to add in here is the Leon, because that will give us a good matchup against... 3 of these looks crazy. We'll see how that works. But it's more art charge. You know, I get it, actually. It can help us reuse... We'll have to see how it goes. I mean, I can't even really... I hate when I share decks and people are like, oh, you gotta change this before they even really, like... It only happens with Ains, really. But sometimes I send him a deck in DM, he's like, dude, here's what you gotta do. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, is this the same? Oh wait, yeah, this is the new deck. There's no Ascends there. Maybe I don't need Ascends. I don't really know how to play Ascend, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I just want to try out how you made it first, because I don't play Red Ascend very much, so... if this has been working, I want to give it a shot, you know? I love that you have Fire Orb in the deck, though. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm into this. This is a cool list. Kolbor, there we go. Very nice. And then I'll probably just go like that. Yeah. Another Glee-Eye. Okay. And now, what do I do next? I literally don't... Do we return Kolbor to pocket? Is that what's going on with the triple urgent protection? Okay, I like this. This seems pretty good. Okay, this is fun. I like this so far. I would love it if they would respond and give me some blue MP to... But they won't. Darn it. I waited too long. Still gotta take it anyway, though. Gotta take the opportunity when it arises. Very interesting. We don't have enough ascends yet. Okay. Oh no, they're stealing me art charge. Alright. At least we don't get one shot by this Nero. Hand's getting a little awkward though. Yeah, personally, I don't think I can make use of this card 3 times in a match. So I'm going to swap that for 1 Leon, and that's probably the only change we're going to make. Then we'll give this another shot, because this is a very interesting list. And hopefully we don't see green in the next match. That would make a big difference. Oh, and I also don't have Fafnir. I wasn't able to find room for him in my versions, so... Barf! Oh, well. The experiment, what... There's a number of... This one, I'm not good at Red Ascend, so I can't say exactly how this experiment is going so far. I like the 1 comeback safely, but I am going to add in a Leon. That's the only good Ascend, right? I mean, the only good other Ascend that's not in here. Yeah, I don't want to play Joe. I would love to play another Ninja if there's room for that. I like Steel Samurai. Go for it, Paolo. We love... I would love to see that. That's super funny. I don't know if anybody has explicitly done that before. So you could be the first. Why not? This might be more legendaries than I like as well. Because personally... I felt like Bite was a little weird to use with my version of CM. Because he doesn't get agility. It doesn't seem as good. So let's try 2 Leon. Because I was not drawing very many Ascends. And at my skill level with Red Ascend, I would like to have more Ascends. Actually, I said Leon. We'll leave the 1 niche. I understand having just 1, I guess. Although I took out one of the cards that lets me reuse it, so... Maybe I want to niche now. That's just like a random NPC from Zero, right? Their Mega Man picks are always so bad. Especially the Zero series one. Like, why did they put Hebo? That's not a character that has any impact on it. He doesn't even have good dialogue. It's just a guy that stands around. Like, Kolbor, also. That's just a guy on the way. All of these guys. Why are they in this game? Like, I'm not convinced Falcon is really a character. I don't remember Falcon or Kolbor. The one I do remember is Piro Quie, because when you talk to him, he says, "Hello, my name is Piro Quie." And I was taken aback because it's a really weird name. But otherwise, Why do they keep putting these nameless characters in the game? It makes more sense with the Resident Evil characters because they're like kind of important to the story or something. But I genuinely do not understand why they're... Give me the rest of the Mavericks, you know? There are still more Mavericks. There are... They gave us a couple of the Mutos Reploids from the Zero series, but those guys are cool as heck. I would like more. It's super greedy. But I want the art charge. This could be a huge pop-offs. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's not charge shot. We can fight stats with stats, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not feeling too bad about this. Oh no, that spillover was really bad for us. I did not account for the spillover. Okay. We got a second hero art, that's kind of nice, but we are very much playing from behind. Ooh. We've only hero arted twice. We need to hero art one more time. Nero is killing me out here. Ugh. Alright, I'll give at least one more try to this build because obviously there's potential and I'm just not good at Red Ascend. That's what I was saying. That's why I've been playing so much of the... You know, this was a bad matchup anyway. I don't think it has so much to do with the fact I'm not good. But Baron, I got a lot of experience. That's more in my wheelhouse of like a big combo deck, big momentum. I play mid-range sometimes, and I love playing it, but it's never mid-range red that I play, really. Yeah, that's more what I'm saying. I think it had a lot more to do with that. That was a green matchup. So let's see if we can show up a little bit to this match, you know. Okay, this seems like a cool hand. I feel like this is a hand that will allow us to do what we're supposed to do. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to not go for Fire Herb until they give me the MP for it. Should I start with Bow? Probably not, no. Actually, yeah. Decisions. Green, I think it's really strong. I feel like it's just stats, though. I mean, it has very powerful matchups, and Disarm is one of the greatest cards in TEPPEN history. I don't know about Get Away with Anything, though. But yeah, when they do draw the combo, it's pretty hard to deal with. That's one of the reasons that... Oh, they pulled that. That's one of the reasons that I was saying Burn is easily the strongest red deck, the strongest new red deck, because it has the one card that can answer a big green board, which is Charlie Nash. Don't remember what his full card title is in this game, but everybody knows it's Charlie Nash. Okay, oh darn. Really? With that. Let's see. I guess I'll let him get a couple hits in. I can't really stop him. Look at all these Leons. Maybe I was wrong to put them in the deck. Suddenly I get the feeling I should play one Leon. Really? Alright. Oh, I only have one Ascend though. I suddenly see what we're playing. We are playing the Infinite Mr. Match deck, right? Is that what's happening? I think it is. That's why they have Thunder Edge, because that deck can tutor Bite and stuff. Yeah, that's gotta be what's happening. Ooh. Okay, we can go for red in a second. That could be pretty crazy. And then I think I should wait a second, right? Yeah, we can wait. That was worth it. That was nice. Oh yeah. Whew, that was dangerous. So this is without a doubt the Infinite Mr. Match deck, but we survived their big play. We got momentum now. Oh, gotta worry about that too. Haha. Oh, baby. All right. That was a big swing. Man. Okay. Now we got some of that red Ascent sauce that I was trying to channel the first time. Yes. Thank you, Gikosha. This deck is cool. And now I'm going to go cut one Leon. But I was about to say for another niche, but niche did not really happen. So, you had this built pretty dang well. The changes I'm about to make are just to, like, basically go back to what you were playing. Let's pop another niche in there. That match was very difficult to get the Ascends, and she's Ascend fodder. Thank you, Kikosha. This is a fun deck. Like I said, we're going to do the three losses you're out format here, so I've got 2 losses with it, so we're going to stay on it for a minute until we lose again. And then we haven't shown either of the other 2 burn variants. We still got one more loss on the Fernham deck before that's eliminated from the stream. Okay. So I always go quiet when I have to think about my hand, especially with a deck that I have no idea really what's optimal. Like, I spent so much time preparing with Rathalos, so I wouldn't have to think as hard. Thank you, Breakaway or Rakoha player. Rakuhoha? I'm never sure how to pronounce that middle part, because English X definitely doesn't. He just goes, Rakoha! But there's definitely another syllable in there, as far as I can tell. Okay, this is looking a little awkward. Come get some... What did he say? Get out of here with that Optic Sunflower. Now you only got 2 left. Okay, oh, grab the niche from the deck. Greedy! Okay, they did a ton of damage to themselves that they did not need to. Are we gonna be Rakoha? That's the most meta deck we've played yet, I feel like. And we're doing it with a viewer deck? What the heck? This is gonna be sick. Oh, I forgot to hero it. There is no strategy with CEM to when you hero it. You just do it, so you can do it again later. Wow. I kind of want to pop this herb, if I'm being honest. I love found red herb. I thought the card was going to be like a meme card, but it does a lot. Specifically, I guess I've only really played it in the CEM decks. Oh, they left! Alright, I guess they gave up when we popped their Optic Sunflower. It's kind of what it looked like. But now we have to wait, and now we win. Okay. We'll do one more with this, and then we're going to jump on... Yeah, we got a streak going with Red Ascend. I'm surprised. I didn't think Red Ascend... Yeah, I was totally rage quit. I don't mean to... I honestly, you guys... I will admit I have a huge problem with BM. Doing it, I mean. Not with it being done to me. But I BM people so, like, a lot, actually. If I have an opportunity to activate something, and I don't need to, I am going to. It's terrible. You can see it on, like, the one time I showed up at the Gung... Or the Gung Ho streams always have viewer battles at the end. And I consistently activate BM against Hunter. Like, I was playing the big Mr. Onion deck, and I just, like, reset my attack line when it was gonna kill him, just because I could. It was terrible. That's just a good example that maybe somebody would recognize, because most people come out for the streams, and we love it when people come out for those. Oh, wait, that's not Colbor. Okay, we survived her. That is excellent. Is there an action I should use here? Is there some... wait. Very nice. Man, Red Ascend is a pretty fun deck. I might have to play this a little more in my own time. And I love this variant, because I think that's the reason I was never really, like, sold on Red Ascend, is because I'm not a big Hatto player. But the Celestial Envoy is real cool. And the fact that we can turn, like, these Gleeyes and Falcons into big threats later in the game. Oops. I was a moment too late there. I didn't even realize I had that block, or I would have done it faster. Yes. Very nice. But actually, maybe it wasn't that nice. Am I dead? I think I gotta go for red now. And hope that I will be able to get his second effect later. I just failed to drag well. Why am I like this? And now we only need 7 more MP to, you know, still stay in the game. We could play our... If we can play Steel Samurai down, that will get us there. Because he has Art Charge 2. So that is the play that gets us back in the game. Alright, they know they can't do anything. Although... Okay. They were probably hoping to... Actually, they already got the Destroyer, I guess? I don't know what happened there. I guess I already got the first level on Golem. Okay, very nice. Okay, we're equalized. That's not as nice. Although, I didn't realize how much CEM juice we had. Oh. And we drew the boy. There's no way I don't play this right now, right? That should be it. Dude. Gikosha, you are onto something with this one. You made a fun version of Red Ascend that a non-Red Ascend player can immediately get win streaks with. So that's pretty tasty, dude. I love this deck. That was a lot of fun. But I want to... Let's see, do we move on to the final form of Burn? Let's do a game or two with Gutsman Burn. And then that is the last deck that we have to show off before the stream ends. I don't know how long we're going to go overall, but we got to do a game or two with this one. And then the final version of Burn I have is the one other than Dive Attack that I think is good. This one is just for fun. I don't think this one is very good. But it's how I eventually came up with the other one. So we're going to do 1 or 2 matches with it. See, Battletrip Valstrox, I think people should definitely be trying this. Although the version that's pure Desperate Jailbreak cards doesn't burn 9 unless you play My Prince Returned or whatever. So that's why I feel like other versions of the deck are stronger because they get access to Valstrox. You gotta play red armor so you can get to Valstrox. It's worth it. Hopefully. It depends. Drawing at turn 1 isn't that great. Oh no. I guess we'll go for a second one. And then we can... Yeah, it looks like we got out of this pretty well. And we're at burn 6. We could Gutsman whenever we wanted to, but I don't really want to yet. Okay. I wonder if we banished any machines yet. I played Bao at the start of a match, and he got immediately blown up. But I can see that's a really cool card. It seems really fun to make that version like a version worth playing. Like, Bao is one of my favorite cards of this meta for sure, for red. Super fun, creative card. Interesting. I'm probably going to block middle lane with Gutsman on the next cycle. Okay. Now things are happening. I was like ready to count this build out, but we got momentum now. But we don't have burn 9. That's the one thing I would like. Give me burn 9. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, we did not make it out of the gate. We did not make it over the finish line with this deck. So this is the best card in the deck that we did not get to turn on. Alright, we'll give it one more shot with Gutsman Burn, because I think it's a fun version. I think Final Battle is a super cool card. But let's pull it up so you can see kind of where the struggles are. The struggles are with Gutsman, because he's not that good. He's pretty good, but he's very, very one note. And he's just not as good of a Thunder Edge target as, for example, Bao is. Or the other newer cards. So we'll probably give it one more shot with Gutsman. And then we're going to move on to the Anything Goes version of Burn that I have. Because what I realized with this version is that, and I should have always known, a big strength of Burn is that you will draw all of your actions a lot faster. So, in this version, we're pretty guaranteed to draw a Final Battle eventually. It didn't happen last game. The Guaranteed EX skin, I can't afford it right now. I'm gonna get it, like, next month, hopefully. But my budget does not allow it this month. When we do, I'll probably stream it, because I'm excited that they did that. And I would like to get either Phoenix, Iris, or Strider, because I've been playing a lot of Rathalos. But not yet now. And I already have Virgil and Felicia, which are basically the two best ones. Final Battle is here, but we don't have very much burn yet. Valstrox is here, but we don't have very much burn yet. Okay. It's an interesting hand. Let's see what we can do with this. We can clear the board. Alright. Oh no, not him. Hopefully it's not them. Oh, it went to the wrong lane though. But how do we deal with it is the question. Yeah, I don't know if we have any real options to beat Mushroom. This is definitely the most limited version of Baron, but it was really consistent, which is an advantage over the normal version. What a great adventure this match was. Man, I would love to get Strider. He's definitely one of the really freaking tasty looking ones. Extreme beauty on display with all the EX skins, honestly. Except for Morrigan. If I were to get the EX bundle and get Morrigan, that's the only one that would make me sad. What is this? Oh, there's another... I don't like... I'd rather they wait to give us those pack tickets out. Alright, so now we will play the final version of Burn that I have come up with, that I think is the highest power level of Burn so far. This is just using as many cards to burn as possible. It's the same idea, but we have much bigger payoffs. We have Battle Chip Volstrox and Sweat, Tears, and Friendship. I think it's probably optimal to go down to one copy of Fire Forged Friendship. Probably. But obviously, at first glance, this looks basically the same as what we were playing before. One of the big changes is this guy is here. He's a really fun Thunder Edge target just to, like... He's a little win more, but when you play him, it's like the game is over if you get it in the right lane. Blazing Buddy Batsu is probably the big reason to play Thunder Edge over Dive Attack. But I also think this version could just be swapped back over to Dive Attack. It'd be really strong. Who's to say? Let's just get in there and show how it works. It was going crazy last night, so maybe I'm overhyping it, but this version felt stronger than base Dive Attack. Ate a bong! You're not even in chat. What are you doing here? Just kidding. That's funny. Somebody from the Discord. It hasn't happened yet, and now we finally get to play someone from Discord on stream. Playing Despair Whale Perish. Okay. Well, considering I've got Charlie in hand, this should go my way. I just gotta get him set up. I've gotta find the opportunities for Charlie to destroy you. I shouldn't be so confident. I just feel like this is a fairly favored matchup. Alright, we hit Burn 6 super easy. And this card is still alive because there are exactly 2 more copies in deck of Burn cards. Or of 4 and 5s, whatever they are. Now let's see. You got all this... You could have destroyed the bottom one was a little stronger. But I'll respect it. You know, there was probably some secret line I didn't even see there. Oh. That's very interesting. I want more AP before I go for Cody. And we'll see if we can bait out some more stuff to do fun things with. Yeah, that was great. I didn't have time to react to it, but it ended up being very optimal. You get to play something. Because yeah, it's very easy to miss, but Bao gives attack damage +2 to everything, which includes himself. Unfortunately, that doesn't increase the damage of Thunder Edge, though. But it is very strong. There's that boy. Ooh, you're gonna destroy him. Alright, now Despair is probably about to come out, but surprisingly it isn't. So we're getting ready. See, you would think you would banish all of these key high MP cards by playing Mr. Match and the other things, but all you really do is increase the power level of the deck a lot. Ba-boom, get out of here. And now we're just waiting for a single copy of Fireforged Friendship. Cody's not very strong this match. Oh, I didn't even see that you grabbed that. That's pretty annoying. Alright, that was pretty good. Kind of an awkward one, but we got enough AP to just spam them right now. We're about to get another soon. Yes, that worked out. Oh, and you went Zamtrios on a non-empty field? That's a little questionable. Let's see. Stop taking these from me! Oh wait, no, that's the same one, I guess. Whatever. Again. Oh, okay, no, that's a different card. Oh, that's interesting. We're both about to run out of cards. Aw, oh, darn, they did grab something. I didn't think they would. No! Batsu died. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this hand is bad. Okay, we're gonna bet it all on some nonsense. No destroys. If you have no destroys, the game's over, I think. I hope it doesn't work. Darn. If they were out of actions, that would have been it. Oh well. GG Adabong. You had the destroys for my combos. Alright. GG. I wonder if they're gonna do the meme where you run to chat and say GG. Oh well. That was the first attempt we did with our hyper burned up version, but we didn't quite hit our win cons properly. We did not hit Sweat Tears Friendship or Valstrox V3. Oh, okay, so they can't even activate it. That's really helpful, Paolo, because I had always assumed that they could still use it, or what flag is that? Did they put the trans flag? I guess that was rude of me to say based on what their actual flag is. I shouldn't mistake it for a pride flag. But it looked like a pride flag, and we love the pride flag. But I don't recognize a flag that's so colorful as that from the world. It would be super cute if they put pride flags. Oh, okay. That's even more helpful, Paolo. That's the insider information I need, because I haven't played any Despair. Alright, let's get our burn 4. And then we can hit 6 real easy. With either this or Mr. Match. We'll try to go for Mr. Match to get some extra value. I know it didn't really look like a pride flag. I just am stupid. We see what we want to see, you know. Okay. Oh darn. Well, I still get the burn, so it's fine. I just don't get the Mr. Match proc. They're probably gonna deny it. Well, I guess... What do I do here? I guess I let him die, yeah. That's the best play. And now, let's see what he summons. Bow and bend, that sucked. Bow was great, but he got... I didn't know this guy... Deal 5. Okay, they had both of the Frenzy thingy card. Let's put Cody back, I guess. Okay, we got some bends recycled. This isn't looking so bad. It is looking bad, but it's not looking so bad. Okay, so the next line we're going to go for... Oh, never mind. That complicates that. Okay, well, never mind. We are going to invade this to deal with the shield. And then I'm probably still going to drop Bow in the top lane, and... Yeah, that does enough damage, it does. Because his attack should do 6, Thunder Edge should do 4, it should die. Dang! All that math for nothing. Okay, maybe this version is a little too random. I had that awareness this whole time, that I feel like this one channels a little bit more higher power level with Valstrax and Sweat Tears Friendship, but the randomness holds it back a bit. We're still going to go back in, because I feel like there's more to this. I feel like this deck is stronger than it's showing so far, but... I know, right? Hopefully we can catch our win streak here in the deck. But, you know, realistically, my goal is to show off all the versions of Baron so people can, including myself, can try to find the best version. I thought this might have been closer than Dive Attack, but at the moment, the Dive Attack stuff seems a lot stronger. And every time I play Cody, I'm like feeling like I want to summon Hunter, but I don't have him in the deck. So it might be a total different build than this. I think Mr. Match does belong in the deck, but he feels pretty bad as a summon if you can't follow it up with something. So maybe Dive Attack is better for that, so you always are able to make your Mr. Matches have the right amount of attack. I'm just trying to figure out how to truly solve Baron, and it doesn't seem like I've done it. Yeah, this hand works. We're relying a bit on those cards to draw off the top, but this works. And I don't like waiting. That's another reason I don't like this version as much as the Dive Attack version is very good at not waiting. Although Invasion, we still play the Invasion card, so we still wait sometimes in that version. Our opponent is very patient. Ah, rude. I drew the second one though, that's not very good. Okay. We got to burn 6 once I put this pen down. Right? Yes. Burn 6. Okay. So now we just wait for them to clear the board and we can go with Cody. The reason this version doesn't play Mao is because Cody would grab her. Even though I would love to play Mao, she's very strong. Flashes in unison to grab one 4 MP unit. Okay, I'm not too concerned. Oh, I should be though. Just kidding. Alright, and I think, unless they just... Oh, I was really hoping they weren't going to. He was going to be so broken in a second. He is the strongest Thunder Edge attacker. Because he was going to go up to 5, which would be 6 with Thunder Edge. And then it would have been 11 on the next attack. He's so strong. I have the feeling our opponent is going for another Hercules play. That's what they're charging for, I believe. Yup. Let's see. How do we get out of this? Oh no, we don't. Dang it. This version sucks. Just kidding. I think it's pretty good, but obviously fighting red is tough. But I also think that this version's maybe not that good. I'm not even waiting for that. I'm just waiting for my dude to die. Oh, and that's the one with Shield Spire. Fuck. First swear. Oof. We might be able to cheese this out somehow. We have Volstrox now. Oh. Let's see what happens. Oh no, we did not quite get the line we needed. Does this kill? Let's see. I think this kills. This will kill. No! Wait. Alright. That was so close. Right? We got it, right? Come on, man. Whew. Let's see what happens. I think that's fully we got it. Yeah, that was nuts. What an ending. Alright, that's probably the best replay on stream yet. That was sick. Wow, the lines, the interactions. And that was a very hard matchup. I don't think we could have done it with the first version of Burn, although I still don't necessarily think this version's better, but we could not have done it with the first version. That was nice. Okay. Maybe we can start climbing. This hand is kind of good. I was about to say this hand is terrible, but it has Burn 4 in it. It has this. We have a great cycle. I know. Thank you, dude. That match was so cool. I love... That would be one where I'm like, alright, that's game 3, because that was the climactic moment in the videos. Or it'd be the first one, because that's what people actually watch. Holy heck, this hand got good. But I don't want to... Wait. Shadowblade with... With what exactly? Yeah, we have to activate this here. Darn. Kind of figures. Ooh, now we got these two terrible bricks in our hand. That's pretty worrisome. Yeah, I kind of knew that was... But actually, I really had the impression that they were on a different... I totally assumed that they were not playing Jury, but they were playing Jury with Tessa. Really? Oh, it still has that first effect. I didn't even... We're about to get blown up. Ooh, wow, that was lucky. Dang it. It's not that bad. Oh, yes, because now we can Cody. Now what are they doing? They're putting them all back? I would not have done that. I guess it puts you up to 10 MP and the board was about to get wiped. I guess that was pretty strong. Probably. I really have no idea. This should be good. We're still going to take what we can get. We've probably got more actions to cycle. Oh my god. Bouncing Ben, that's not the worst, but... Yeah, we're bodied. Alright, I'll hit surrender this time. That's the first time that we're going to hit surrender this stream. Normally I just am like, why not? Just let it resolve, but I think that was the first time I actually hit the surrender button. Alright, we'll give it one more shot with this version, and then we're going to try to climb a little bit with maybe the first version we showed. Might actually still be the best version we've played, although Yukosha's deck was also really strong. Against the cat. Alright, this hand doesn't do a thing. Man, I've really not shown off this version being as good as I thought it could have been. Shouldn't count myself out, though. Okay, we get some MP to cast a card. I mean, could be worse. But this matchup is so difficult. We're definitely looking for our cheese to win this one. Wait a That was awkward. Oh, that's probably going to come back to bite me. But it denied some value. It was probably a good play. I don't know. Well, that's a weird version of the deck. We need to cycle Tiffany. What is she doing in this build? Okay, this is looking really strong suddenly. They just gave up because, yeah, that was actually going to be a winning situation for us. See, this version is so much more setup reliant, but that was a much higher power level board than what the dive attack version can put out, even though they didn't let us actually show it. Batsu is just, it's great to have something more efficient than 7 MP that we can play down. So that was a pretty good showing of how we can actually win matches. But as you can see, it's more difficult than the regular dive attack version, which I already said was a pretty hard deck. So now that we're doing kind of better, let's ride that momentum, right? The green purple matchup brought back your purple fight or flight. I guess I get it because the purple cards were the ones that were nasty there, but I see the green purple deck as more of a purple deck, or more of a green deck than a purple deck. But I guess it really is the fact that it can use bounces that makes it better than it would be. Okay, so this is Breakaway. They're playing one Tessa as well as the Split Mushrooms. That's not very... I shouldn't hate... I don't play the deck. I don't know if it's optimal or not. I would love to develop this Mr. Match. People always do this. Now we're at burn 7. We've got 2 Codys in hand, and our Charlie is ready to end their life. Oh yeah, oh right, that sorry, I get a little, yeah, frickin' Jury. The Jury deck is my least favorite deck of the meta, or it was last season at least. Because it's just all, I don't know. I just don't like how much momentum it rolls. It's a little frustrating. You see, as soon as I lost, I immediately blocked it out. I was like, the last match we played was that really fun, there we go. Was the really fun 2-color match, not the Jury match. Alright. Let's see if they got something for Charlie. If they don't, it's game over. Yeah! So see, now we're doing things. We're doing things with red. We got our win streak going. We're actually climbing. Initially, I was going to make the goal of the stream to hit top 100 again, but that train has sailed, as they say. That's not my joke. But we're finally doing well. I think we're probably going to wrap it up about 6:30. We'll go for another 30 minutes, I think. This has been a lot of fun, though. If anybody wants viewer matches before we finish, I would be down for that. That was a really fun way to end the last stream. So just let me know what you guys want to do with the end of the stream here. We might even go a little longer, because I'm not that tired yet. The last stream I got really tired at the end. But I got the energy to keep playing some delightful Teppen if people are still interested. We might wrap it up with a little more dive attack, because that's what I sold people. That's why I wanted people to come, was to see dive attack. And now I'm playing all these other much worse decks. Well, I guess this will be a good... Yeah, we'll round up with some rule matches, Paolo. Because I also put together... I have Rakuha built, that I was like, I could bring that to the room matches, but I'm really bad at it. Which is why I'm definitely not playing it for these games. The clown is down. Alright, that was just to get our trades to be really good. It's pretty awkward. We grabbed the double Mr. Match, that's very weird. Damn it. That burned a ton of cards, and we didn't get much return for it. Valstrox is here. That's kind of something. I don't know if I can do anything with Valstrox, even now. Okay, we got a Cody. Oh. I wish I could see what burn my opponent was at. No. We gotta wait for Cody. We gotta hope we can get enough MP to survive with Cody. Oh, you know, if he survives... Okay. Let's see. They can kill us with a rush card. We gotta take this risk, though. If they have a rush unit, we lose. Okay. Ah, darn. Yeah, that's the other thing with this matchup. It's all about who plays their Charlie first, and that's why I like the dive attack version. That plays the double Prince has returned. Because then you get to use your win con twice as often. So, I guess I got lucky when I was playing this last night. I thought it was really good. I thought it was better than the mono version, or the pure version, but not necessarily. Summoning Mr. Match from Cody is pretty terrible, actually. So I think if this version were to be improved, it would be playing Hunter and probably not Sasuke. And then at that point, maybe another one of these. I don't know. It can be improved still. But let's hop in some room matches. Let's create a room for standard. Sorry guys, maybe we'll do unlimited one of these days. But I'm just gonna... There's the code in chat. And I'm gonna post on Discord, let people know as well if they wanna hop in. Go here. We'll see who hops in, if anybody. Well, I guess one of you has to hop in game, because that's how viewer matches work. One of you in the chat has to be the one to show up for them. So I might have to just swap back over to ranked. We'll wait another minute though. We can't just assume that because it's only the people in chat that will show up. Nobody else has access to this room. Maybe I can invite somebody. Oh, that part of the screen is just totally cut off. Oh, okay, Paulo, you'll be here in a minute. Nice. Well, I'll just go over these other decks we have still then, because I didn't show off. I mean, this is not really a playable deck, but this is the 10 unit payoff. With Thunder Edge. We'll probably run this once or twice on viewer matches here. This is the Gikosha deck that we were playing. But this Thunder Edge deck is actually kind of interesting, because it's Highlander, of course, but I tried to build it as many little synergies in there as I could. Like, we got Rico and Woodman both benefit from playing Male, or from the first time that you use with the big fish. So there's more going on than it seems like just playing a bunch of one-ofs. It's not great though. There's no way to make this deck great, I don't think. But we'll see if we can get a win with it today. It's definitely a fun deck to mess around with. Oh, Thirsty's here! What the good god dang? Alright, I gotta take this seriously if Thirsty's showing up. Do I run it with Rathalos? Or with this burn deck that we're really trying to make work? Because Thirsty's going to be on Raku. I feel pretty confident. We're going to try with the burn deck that we were struggling with. See if we can... He's playing Change Form, and he's rank 1 still. Congrats to Thirsty for repping NA so hard. We love to see it. I don't really like that hand. And this hand's worse. Darn. Thirsty, you better give me a 2 out of 3, because I picked a weird deck to start with, and I don't know if it's going to work out for me. But I'm doing what I can. Are you destroying him? I was actually counting on that for Mr. Ranch. Ugh. Okay, but can we hit burn 6? That's what'll happen, right? No, that's not burn 6. Okay, we can hit burn 6 now. But we are very much playing from behind. Yes, this is as expected. Okay, we can deal with this. Because of what we drew. But it's not looking good. Because Thirsty will be at 10 MP by the time I finally deal with this. And being at a massive deficit against the rank 1 players is not something you want. That's the best thing I could do. Oh, okay, so this is like a mix of the Tribes deck and Change Form. That's very... Oh my god. You're kidding me. I guess I was the only one I could go to. Never mind. I was like, I can't believe he got that lucky hit, but that was the only one. I thought he was at 5 still. Well, I didn't think that, but... Let's see... Oh, I didn't actually see that I drew this. What you gonna do about that, Thirsty? That's my best play. Okay. Let's burn a few more cards. I can afford to burn a few more cards. Okay, we'll use it on the top lane with Cody because he's the least likely to be killed by something. Wow. Not to say he's unlikely to be killed by something. Change form, no! Okay, I can't survive, actually. Because you already changed form this guy in hand, it looks like. Or buffed him in some way. And it doesn't look like I'll have bow in time. I did. Okay, so we survived for one more cycle, one more half of an attack cycle. Dude, the Felicia skin is the most well-animated skin in the game. There's literally no question about that. Considering it was the most recent one, right? Iris is newer. Why doesn't Iris look half as good as Felicia? Alright, Thirsty, GG. You got me. But you better give me a chance to try and get a one win with my other version here. But that's the version of burn that I've been trying to make work, because I've been feeling a little limited with the dive attack version. But I haven't quite cracked the code. It feels really bad to pull bends, but they're really important, so I can't really figure out what to do to make burn more of what I want. This hand sucks. This hand kinda rocks. It doesn't totally rock, but it kinda rocks. Actually, it totally rocks. Depending on how thirsty... With the... Now this is a deck that I don't even feel like Thirsty has played on ladder yet. With the... Maybe this is an old version of the deck. I wonder if he has any new cards in it. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I can afford to let that happen. Because I can't use my bounce until I'm at burn 3, honestly. Really need the burn 3. Now that I'm drawing so many... So we can draw one more, at which point we need to put cards back. See, Cammy feels a little under-animated compared to Felicia, but that's also... She should have a stoic pose. Oh my. Okay, this is growth 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Buff up the Luca. Oh, that's a really... And you got them both down. I was like, why is Luca so big? It's because of that Breakthrough to Escape. One of the best green cards they've printed in such a long time. Because it's support for every green deck. It's like they laser focused on what green is supposed to do. Stream, I want more booba from Cammy, shake my head. I guess that is secretly exactly what I want, yes. Way to mischaracterize me, Yali. Although, yeah, if there was a little more jiggle, I guess it would be fine. Nobody would be disappointed. Stop making me say these things, Yali. This isn't actually how I feel. Okay, things are starting to happen. I don't think I can stop you from getting our 3rd level, which is definitely a bummer. I'll protect my field in like a really... This isn't a very strong dive attack, if I'm being honest. No! I didn't see that! Oh no! See, the fact that this card isn't in the meta means I'm super unprepared for it mentally, and the mental damage is not something I could possibly recover from here. I wonder if Nico does have a place in the meta, because obviously it destroyed me here. I wonder if we can get back in this from this position. Maybe. But Thirsty's probably still got 10 MP. Yikes. That buff on Felicia was on Nico. Whoa, what does this do? Oh, it's the one that gives growth to the units. I don't know, I'll put some cards back in deck. Aw, man, if only I had drawn Charlie sooner. Drawing that is not... I don't want to draw that now. That just makes this even more devastating. There's no cheaper blocks, so I couldn't get to Charlie. Oh well. GG, Mr. Rank 1, Thirsty Games. That was a great match. I say as the loser. Alright. We'll have to see if anybody... Hopefully some other people show up, otherwise... Because I don't want Thirsty to come back and beat me again. That is the last thing I want to happen. Definitely a cool showing of some decks that you do not really see in the meta at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna... Hopefully the next person... Oh no, it's Ains! Man, the homies are coming out to show me what's up. Okay, I'm gonna try another good deck. I was gonna pull out my... Do you guys have this coordinated? What is happening? This is crazy. Man, and I literally partly switched to viewer battles because we were struggling on ranked. And I was just signing up for struggle hours, I guess. You know, sometimes the story is different than you want it to be on stream. Sometimes the story is that you got beat really bad for 2.5 hours. Perhaps discoordinated. Oh, that would make the most sense, yeah. Playing the CEM burn. Very interesting. I haven't seen CEM burn yet. Yeah, we didn't have the math to get both of those down. But we are very strong now. 4 damage on my Mr. Match. Rude. Let's see. Really? That was very, very early to play that. Okay. I'm not feeling too bad. Obviously, ooh, getting hit by bow kind of blows, but let's see. Alright, we're in this. Dang it. He had the buff from bow. Oh my god. Is that really what I'm going to lose to? No, because I got a block here. But that was a... No! If you're playing a red deck that's not burn, what are you doing? Burn is the only deck in the meta right now. Oh no! That was very nice. I love the CEM variant. See, I'm here trying to solve it myself, and Ains is actually way ahead of the game with having a good version of the deck. Alright, let's try again with... I'll try with regular dive attack. Although I feel like Ains is prepared for regular dive attack. So let's see if we get a little more lucky with my high ceiling, low floor deck. Breakaway. Not exactly what I want to see playing as red. But of course, it's the red stream, so that's what we were going to play as. Yes, solid hand. We don't burn too many of the cards we don't want to immediately. We have a shot. And I kind of, well, Ains isn't going to play first. Because he's playing Breakaway. We really want that proc from Mr. Match. And like I said, I really want it, so. Okay. So we're doing okay at the start. Actually, this might be a winning hand. Let's just not get too cocky and see if we can... It all depends on if Ains has another shroom with 5 in hand. Alright! Let's go! Thank you, Yali. I am in my new era where I am, like, as obsessed as ever, but thank you. I've just made a lot of... Yeah, baby! See, there we go. That's how you beat Sir Ainsworth. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about. This is why I was telling you guys this version is the good one. Because it can beat somebody who I shouldn't have if I was playing the other version. But yeah, I've just made a lot of progress personally, and I've been more able to do the things I want to do. I've been more in control of my mental health, honestly. So I'm a lot... That takes up a lot less of my time, so I can spend a lot more time doing what I love to, which is TEPPEN. And yes, I'm just... he switched to green. How cruel. Wait, Paolo is Ains. I didn't realize that was his name. Dude, that's the exact process that it takes, Yali. It's a step 1, step 2 type of thing. Let's see. I guess we'll use it on the left. Now it makes sense that it was not coordinated. I thought Thirsty invited Ains to come and beat me up. I'm dead. Prepared partners, that's not something I'm capable of playing through. Unless I draw, nope. I needed to draw Fireforged Friendship to stay in that. I love the breakaways that have Tessa. It gives me a chance to draw her instead of Shroom. Oh yeah, no, those breakaway versions are terrible. I don't know what people are thinking with Tessa in that build. All right, we got shown up tonight. I guess we got one win. GG's Ains. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I could pop off really hard with my one cool thing that I had. We'll see if one more person shows up. Otherwise, we might do 1 or 2 games of dive attack to round it out on ladder. Because I'm thinking 6:30 is the time to round it up here. So we got another 10 minutes if one more person wants to hop in. But yeah, this was a super fun stream. I love seeing all of the TEPPEN players that I admire show up. Thank you guys. Thank you, Thirsty and Ains and Yali, and even homies like Toridori and everybody else for showing up. Yeah, no, he did switch to green, knowing that this was the red stream. So I feel like Ains really wanted to win that best of 3, and he didn't have to do it that way. But I'm not like hating it. You win how you win, dude. Thirsty, get back in here. Yeah, I would love to. I want to see if I can get one win against you. It might just be because it looks like because it's just whoever's here in chat's the only people who's going to show up. It looks like it's you and Ains are the people here for room matches. So I think we rock it until 6:30, and that's going to be the stream. Let's see if I can do it with this Gikosha deck, because that one was really doing work for me, even with my low red ascend skill level. A little bit of training earlier, hopefully, has got me at like a solid level 16 Charmander to go against this level 89 Hydreigon. Let's see. We have got MP boost? Yeah, let's rock with this. Although normally I would shuffle back a hand with Fafnir, but really? We're playing 2-color Raku? I legit tried to put together 2-color Raku with red, and it seemed It didn't work with that, but I'm also not good. I'm very bad at the regular Raku deck. So I ended up putting together the normal Raku, and I'm not very good at it. It was useful to learn... Man, I'm so intimidated with these. He's just going to keep doing 1 MP actions. What does this let him cycle for? This definitely makes the deck more consistent. What does he get to draw by doing this? Like, why? Why are you doing this, Thirsty? Oh, it makes it so he can draw Found Barrel more often, I guess. Because that's like the card that makes the deck work. That's what it looks like's happening. I'm literally like, I don't want to put cards on the field because I am scared. It's got 2 Tessa in deck. Gotta worry about that. Okay. I mean, that was always what was going to happen. He's not going to play any units for me to Cold War. This is a not good matchup, actually. Oh, he did play a unit. I feel like taking this slow is a good way to fight Thirsty, but I also still very worried about everything that's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to get in this. Do you still have the other one active? No. Large Barrel is such a crazy card. One of the strongest cards purple has gotten ever, honestly. Okay, he's probably going to try to Creeping Malice that, I guess. And he's still got Large Barrel, so this is like a guaranteed board wipe. Not quite. I don't have any Senso. That's terrible. Okay. I feel like he needed one more kill there. Oh man, we're in this. With Tiffany. Okay, now I see what's happening. You're trying to add back your cards. 1 MP Regina. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Dang it, I am seeing why Gikosha did not play more than 1 Niche. We are not having the opportunity to get to it. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I'm washed at Red Ascend, but also that matchup was pretty hard. Raku's gonna keep me off of all my Ascend units the whole game, so very well played from Thirsty. Let me give it one last shot with the one I beat Ains with, see if that's maybe what can do it, or we try it with this. We'll try it with 10 unit very bad Thunder Edge. And it looks like Thirsty is looking... Yali, have you not seen the cool cards that people are playing? Basic Memory Zero is like usually a 3 of, if not at least a 2 of. If you're not playing Basic Memory Zero, you are playing the deck wrong. It's cool. Like, even though a lot of people are like complaining about the Raku deck being like, it's just mono red on steroids. It's like, sure, but it's also really cool and fun. So I personally don't have a problem with it yet. Even though, yeah, Vio, I hate multicolor action spam decks. The Ashura deck, the new red Ashura deck is super cool. But it's really annoying to wait through 10 actions before the game starts. Okay, this should work. I mean, we're probably not going to win. I'm not really trying to win this match necessarily. We're going to play down our Batsu like it's a thing to do. Is his name Bats? I've been calling him Batsu, but I feel like his name is Bats. And I'm like embarrassing myself whenever I call him Batsu. Okay, I'm gonna play this over here so that you can't fight it as good, you know, as one does. Yeah, take that. Haha. I'm not going to try the Astra deck. I mean, it looks fun, but I'm glad other people have deck built that one for me. Because if nobody else was going to play that, I would probably at some point be like, man, I got to try to help solve this. But there have been so many people playing it. I don't think I have anything I can add to the conversation there. Well, how many units do I have in graveyard? 4. We're going to go up to 7 now. And then it's 8, 9 on field. Would have preferred that one to stay in hand. This is possible. Sorry, that sneeze really took me out of it, and I lost all track of my commentary. Okay. I drew my combo. We finally got here. It's against red. Bro, you know I beat this man. You know I just won. Oh, he's probably got red in hand, though. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I'm about to get hit by red and lose the match. I mean, 0, not red. Man, it sucks when you can just feel it coming. Well, like I mentioned this before, this deck is really, really good at putting 10 units in the graveyard. But not at winning. Oh wait, and that wasn't Ains, that was Thirsty still. GG Thirsty. Do you want to do the last match? I feel like nobody else is gonna... We're gonna do one more match and call it a stream, I think. So... I'm gonna take you on with my Fernham deck. Or actually... Did I play this one against you? I think I played the Fernham deck earlier against you. I want to try to get one win against the rank 1 player. So this is... You know what? Sure, Ains, we can go a little longer. I don't see any reason why not. I can stick around a little bit. I'm just... You two are the only ones here for room matches, it seems like, so... I'm just slowly running out of steam. Not quite as much as last time, but... I definitely have the awareness that I can't go for, like, 4 hours, like the other streamers do. Maybe in the future we can try, but I think that's not super likely. I feel like 3 hours is my cutoff point for now. I think this hand is good. No, Thirsty, don't feel bad. You're here to be a good opponent. If you just let me beat you with the triple missing page, that would not be real Teppen. Love the YouTube. Thanks, Lodestar. I thought I had Do Not Disturb turned on. That also kind of distracted me. What the heck? Oh, Iris is very cute. Yeah, let's appreciate the Iris, because I was saying I didn't feel like she's quite as well animated as Felicia, but I haven't seen her enough to really know. It's Shieldspire, right? I've only seen Shieldspire. I want to see her other... Why isn't the VA listed? What are they doing? Who do they think they are, Nintendo? And then we're probably going to try to... Okay, there's like a line here that I can run with. That was a really good line. I guess it's possible he's got... This deck doesn't play shields. I don't know what he would use. It's possible he disarms it. Oh my god. No, stop adding me, you guys. Why are you doing that? You freaking dinguses. Okay. Ains, stop. That's really funny. I can't believe... Because he was in chat, so he's like doing that on purpose. Okay, whoa, I wonder if I got a... he's gonna block this one's gonna die. Oh, but we're gonna get both procs out of it. That's super massive. Ah, darn. And I was about to go for my secondary extra special secret combo, which is Valstrax to get a third cycle out of... Yes, board clear. Alright, we're gonna get a win against the rank 1 player. See, this is what I was talking about. This version is good. I just have to kind of understand what my opponent is doing. Maybe that's what went wrong earlier. I don't know. I feel like I want to call a John about it. So I am. Oh no. That doesn't do anything for you. Okay. Do I develop Ben? Do I develop Bow? Yeah! Alright! It only took 3 or 4 it only took 5 tries. That was the 5th try to be thirsty. And we did, actually. Alright, I'm gonna make sure Do Not Disturb is turned on. It is, right? Do Not Disturb is turned on. GG Thirsty, I'm glad I could get a dub on you. That was a good one. And it's with the deck I felt the most confident on. Where it's like the dive attack list, I only have 1 tech. I'm just playing the Prince Returned, and I feel like it makes it really spicy. But this is my spiciness deck. This is the deck that I'm proud of, that I think could also still be improved a little more. Like, combine this with what Ains was playing for CEM Burn earlier, and you might finally have the good version of Burn. Alright, Ains is back in, so we're going to jump back on the Fernham deck, because it's interesting. And maybe we'll try the Thunder Edge 10-unit deck again. Ashura, thank you. Dude, are you queuing with the 3-color Ashura deck? I feel like that's what's happening right now. Please swap. Wow, this hand is terrible. Oh, okay, it's not 3-color. That's the other thing that I love about fighting Ashura, is that I always know if it's the annoying deck right away. I really like this Fernham deck. It's really fun, but it is even more inconsistent than a poorly built version of Burn. I guess I'll take these 2 hits, and then I'll go like this. You know, what else is there to do? Yeah. I always am saying, I'm always overthinking stuff, Tori. I'm always saying I know what's happening when I don't. Once we get these bees online, they're going to be crazy. Really? I think that ends the game like immediately. I don't think I have stuff for that. What the? Okay, you're giving me a chance? That feels like BM to me. I feel like that was super unoptimal. And that now I actually have a chance. But you know, that's probably not actually true. We have a chance. Nope. Oh man, that Hitairi Hatode, no idea how to say that name, in the bottom lane really did it. That was a very tight match. You kinda had my number. Nope, yeah, I misread that to a huge degree. Let's just try it against Ains with the classic burn, because the last time I was like, I gotta bring the spicy burn, and it worked. So let's see how it goes with just the good old version. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't like that hand. And we were not rewarded for mulliganing. That's how it goes. When you get a semi-playable hand, you should keep it. Okay, no, we were rewarded. We were rewarded. And you should never count out the card on the top of the deck. Even with the return, we still get the burn, which is what really matters. Oh, Ains is playing the card I was talking about earlier, that I went on like a 5-minute essay about. See, that's one of the best reasons to play the card, so that you don't brick ever. Very cool. Okay. Let's just play it slow here. And let's think. We have 6, 7, 8. Should be 1 in deck. We didn't draw it. That should do 4. Let's see if I'm good at counting or not. Nice, we are good at counting. Alright, so the board is clear, we're even. We've spent a similar amount of MP. Gonna go with bow here, so we can get up to dive attack. It's a bait, but he has to deal with it. So yeah, I feel pretty good about this. We're in a position where we can play the match at least. The one thing I would like would be to draw the clown card. Oh, he's playing Gutsman. Alright. Now this should put Ains way behind. I appreciate you coming out with Gutsman to try to show me how it's done, but you're going to have some more than that to pull this one out. Ooh, Sakura, that was very lucky. That went to the right lane. On Whomst. Okay. I'll just put it back in hand. Actually. More AP, please. Okay, and now I can play this Hunter from hand and it will be broken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it doesn't count the card you draw. I guess I knew that, but... Okay. And we got Charlie at the ready. Should be nothing that can be done about that. And this hit kills. Would have killed. Do we go for... I think we go for mount. Alright! Hey! There you go, that was fun. So that's 1-1, right? You beat me in the first best of 3, so now let's see if I can actually get you this time. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to run it again with that deck. Felt real nice. When you don't brick, dive attack feels so good when you don't brick. And then there's a lot of RNG about drawing the rest of the cards at the right time. Like if you draw Prince arrived at the wrong time, kind of sucks. If you draw a bunch of the cold crafting when you don't have cards for him anymore, sucks pretty bad. But when you draw good, this deck's pretty unstoppable. No, I don't like that hand. And this time, we were still not rewarded for mulliganing. I mulligan every time and it's never worth it. We should have kept the 1 activator. Because this, I confuse all these 1 MP actions, but this is not the offered hand. I call it the clown card, I should call it offered hand. But it's the clown card. Okay. We drew Ben. That, like, gives us a chance to play, and we should be able to burn. We should be fine now. Yes. I'll take your 4 damage. I didn't need to play the second one, but we'll take the damage. I feel like people play around that a lot, but it's not really super necessary. Oh, okay. I actually didn't try to read what your AP was at. I thought that was Paul Carson, the Carsonist. So that'll kill something? Interesting. Oh no! Why did I think I was at a higher burn than I was? That was terrible. Is it because... I don't know why that was. Okay, so now we're at burn 7. Playing from behind by a lot. Way more behind than we're likely gonna be able to get out of. Okay, we got one hunter. Always want to pull hunter. Okay. And we've been leaving Ains on that board for a long time, so he definitely had 10. Okay. This is a very close match. I have no idea which way it's going to go right now. Interesting. Thankfully, I don't think Ains is looking at my hand because I do have Charlie ready, but do I want to use it? I guess the play is probably to go for Cody, but... Or actually, let's go like this. Because that will get dive attack ready. Sorry, I've been talking into my hand. I don't know if that has made it harder to hear or not. I used Prince earlier, right? We might still have targets in decks. There's no need to use Prince right now. Yes, we did have targets. Okay. That's where the counting gets difficult, because I stopped counting. That was pretty bad. Would have been a lot better to wait. But I didn't really feel like I could. I think I can kill that pretty easy. No! Cool, thanks, Yali. So often I'm like, yeah, we're doing good, right before I lose. Just being slightly not fully engaged in every part of the game I need to be. Alright, GG Ains, you got that second best of 3. You're the winner. Very fun. Let's see, like I said, we can go for another 20 minutes. But I don't think anybody else is going to show up for viewer matches. So we might just hop back on ranked for a couple more matches. Try to end up higher than we started, maybe. I'll sit here for one more minute, see if one last person shows up. But I think it was just Ains and Thirsty. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit a couple games on ranked now that we finally got our momentum, and then we're gonna end in another 15 minutes. Because I want to be like the other streamers who stream a long time, but I know that I am running out of energy here. And I need another glass of water, you know? I could walk away and go get water, but there's only 10 more minutes. This hand is fine. We've been constantly punished for mulliganing, so we will take this hand because it has offered hand. And we're playing the jury deck. My most beloathed deck of them all. Whatever that means. Beloathed is not a word. What, behated, maybe? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is bad. We need more burn. That's terrible. Okay, we drew a burn card. We need one more burn card off the top. Thank you. Wow, how lucky. Yeah, we'll drop that on her as well. That was so lucky. Now we just have to hope we can survive long enough to... I'm pretty sure I still have to Cody on this board. Actually, we'll just try this. Yes. Okay. That's what I expected. I fully expected the second cherry to come down. And they did not try to get damage in the middle lane, so we have a chance to take it out still. Oh wait. You're kidding. Dang it. Okay, we're going to play from 1 life. We're going to play from 1 life. There is no other option for me. I guess I have the time to drop Hunter. I was about to hit surrender, but we still have a block here. We'll see if we can, you know, still suss out a win. Ugh. Okay. They weren't willing to just blindly bounce. I got nerves though. This is nerve central. I don't think I have another block in time. Just barely, but yeah, that's it. There's no 3 MP to drop. That was not my favorite match. I don't like that deck. And how can we really do better as red? As green, I play 3 seals for these type of situations, but if Ains is still in chat, tell me, how can what can help me as red against Jury? It's my least favorite deck. I want to do better against Jury. I can accept that there's not a lot I can do as red, but if there's some other cards I can be playing to beat her, I will add them immediately. The Canine Dragon. I've always wondered, I see a lot of people with JP names who have American flags. Are those actually American players, or are they Americaboos or something? Or are they weeaboos who are just writing their name in Japanese? Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I figured, Ains. That's why I hate the deck. Right, yeah. I guess I would have had to get them before they got all that free MP. There was no really coming back from that, I guess. This Devil Breaker. I feel pretty good about Devil Breaker. Oh. Which target do I target? I guess I target that one to try to make sure it gets out of here. Huh. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it off the board. Try not to be at low MP. That actually is... I know that's a bit of a snide answer, but that actually is kind of helpful. I did go all in to try to deal with what was going down, and it didn't work out. Hopefully they don't get the... Doesn't really matter. Oh, and it gave him another more life. Okay, I'm going to wait a second for that to die. We'll go like this. Are we at burn 6? We are at burn 6. Okay, seeing that, yes. Wanted to check what was banished. The fact that we saw Hunter made me feel good about dropping Cody. Otherwise, I might have considered trying to drop Sakura. Alright. Now that we've got past the beginning of the match, Devil Breaker's dead. There shouldn't... And they're gonna try to get back their Muscular, I guess. I guess they got Juries. I guess they still can do stuff. But they used Hero Sword as well. So I'm feeling very... They're saving up to 10, though. So they're going for something stupid. Maybe not. Maybe they're just... Maybe they're just spinning their wheels. Alright, great. Get out of here, Devil Breaker. Solid. But we are continuing to... Oh, no! That's kind of concerning. Okay. Not that concerning, but it was a little concerning. Okay. I wonder if there's another thing that can... They've got 5 seconds to drop Chun-Li Wild Sparring Session. If they do that, they win. It would have worked in any lane, even. But thankfully, we didn't lose to Devil Breaker. People are saying Devil Breaker is the best green deck. I could not disagree more, honestly. I do honestly believe it's either Shield Spire with the Tribes, or it's the Charge Shot deck I showed off. I really do think that deck is as strong as I showed it off to be in the video. And it's one of the few decks that I made that when I encountered it, somebody playing it, I only have seen one person playing it. I got bodied. Normally when I show off a deck and I encounter people net decking it, or something similar to it, I'm usually extremely prepared. Because I built the deck and I know what every card is, but I couldn't do a thing against the Alloy Charge Shot deck. I feel like it's got a lot more serious game than Devil Breaker. Well, Devil Breaker only plays for the first minute and then they are out. I will clown on Devil Breaker. I try to be non-toxic, but if it's talking about a deck that I think is worse than it is, I won't hide that I think Devil Breaker is very overrated. Yeah, I was so surprised with how much the nerfs matter. Like, the Chef Masculine nerf, I'm still pretty happy with. Although maybe he could keep one more HP on his own and give what he does to everybody else. I still gotta focus, though, because I'm just gonna play Mo down, I think. Or we'll just cycle this, get 6. I mean, the reason that people hate Breaker is because it does still win very often in a very unfair way. So all the people who are struggling, I believe that it is as bad as they say it is for them. I just don't think they're right about it being as strong as it feels like. If you follow what I'm saying. I don't know what to do here. It's kind of a interesting little puzzle to figure out. Let's think. This seems pretty good. Yeah, that was very good. Every good deck wins a lot of fairways. Exactly. That's why Devil Breaker is seriously not all that. Because every good green deck right now is playing prepared partners, which is doing what Devil Breaker does for every green deck. So I don't feel like... I also feel like a lot of Devil Breaker's popularity is because everybody has the cards. It was the strongest deck by a lot. So everybody still has the cards that didn't reap them. So they'll still be popular because of that. Alright, we're finally getting wins with Dive Attack. It only took 2.5 hours of practice. Yeah, you can't kill Charlie. That's the only one that matters here. Especially because Bao has revenge. I mean, come on, why'd you even kill it? Ooh. But you're only at 1 MP, I'm not worried at all. I got 7 to go up to 19. This is GG's. Alright, so... the way I'm feeling, I showed off my real spicy burn deck. I don't feel like it's quite all of that yet. I feel like this is still the stronger version. And I would love to adapt it to reach that power ceiling that the other version has. But I feel like Mr. Match is kind of the wrong card in that other version we were playing. Use Dive Attack early there because I want to kill Joe. And that's the only way to. Otherwise, Cody would have died. Okay. Oh, they got another thing. I already used my Charlie, though. Let's let Marcellus die in the top lane first. Oh, never mind. Furio Tigre? That's very questionable in Despair. I think it's already pretty questionable in the other decks that you can consider it in. Oh my gosh. You were winning there, I think. Okay, this was a pretty easy matchup for DWP. Put some cards back in deck. It's still gonna do it. Maybe I'll put even more cards back in deck. I mean, that doesn't seem that good, but it's cool. It's fun. Gonna put 6 cards in deck. Maybe they're all bow. That would be nice. Alright. So I feel like after this match, I got one more in me. And that will probably be the end of the stream. Oh yeah, there we go. That's Pierce for lethal. Very clutch. Alright. I love this deck, you guys. Alright, and we did, I think, end higher than we started. I don't remember exactly, but it was about at 17. So we're going to do one more match, and then that will be the stream. The red Rathalos Amaterasu stream. I'll go and pull up the decks one last time if anybody wants to QRs, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. I don't know what the regular stream schedule will be. Probably weekends. Feels good to me, I think. I have more energy on the weekends. Alright. So Shield Spire, a good final test. And it's mono Shield Spire, I think. It is. Good final test for our dive attack. We didn't actually make any changes to this version. I mean, I guess I mostly had decks built. Didn't really need to change stuff up. But hey, if any of you make a better version of any of these, please send it my way, because I'm still trying to make these stronger. Especially the two that I keep talking about. This version and the other burn version. Of course, I do think we're kind of waiting on the supplementals to get the best version of this deck. They gotta give us like a 5, I feel like. One more target, because right now we're just playing Bow and we have like Sakura's, or you have to play another target that's clearly not optimal. Well, we will start with this. Oh geez. Yeah. Like I immediately said up top, this is the final test. Oh no. I don't think we can. I mean, we were already up the creek, but that I think is the nail in the coffin. How many idioms can I use? Yeah, I could have played Cody, but I don't think it was really necessary. Alright. Are we really going to end on a loss? No, we're going to do one more. That's just the nature of being a TEPPEN player. I feel like... I don't know if the rest of you relate to this, but I'm very bad at putting TEPPEN down, and specifically I'm even worse about putting it down on a loss. So addicted to this game. So let's get one more win, and then we'll call it the stream, and I'm gonna go take a nap probably, because streaming's pretty tiring for me personally. Alright. I wonder if the other dive attack player also drew playable. Show me a card. Alright, maybe they drew Carson. I can always just, like, overanalyze what I think my opponent has. Like, I guess that's natural to think a ton about what your opponent's doing, but I'm just, like... I verbal diarrhea a little bit, just going through my thought process constantly. Although I suppose it is a good quality for a streamer. Nice. We didn't even need it, but it was still nice. Okay, we are at burn 3 only. We're only at burn 3. So we'll play Carson down. Hit that bow in the bottom lane. Alright, our opponent is looking a bit bricked. Considering they played bow at Revenge 4. Alright, they found their way out of it. But I'm still feeling pretty good. I might even play this mow down. Welcome to the mow down hoedown. It's the mow down, throw down. It's the hoedown. Sorry, you guys. I hope you guys don't remember that song. I wanted the clown card. Oh, but you know, Banishing Hunter's still pretty solid. Alright. And here, for once, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm gonna wait this one out. I cannot believe our opponent did not proc the dive attack there. You know what? We'll wait, actually. The way you played through that makes it seem worth it for me to wait. Did I say I was bricked? Thirsty, did I say I was bricked? I guess he's not bricked, you're right. I said my opponent was bricked. You're right, a bricked hand is one that does not activate cards. Coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially, I should be better about that, because I know what an actual brick looks like. It's a hand that loses the second you see it. So you're right, they were not bricked. But they had to play out of a bad hand. So I guess we should come up with a new term for that, because that's what I meant. Oh no, I pulled bow? Alright. Yeah, I think Vio's got it on the money. It's a hard brick. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna end on a win, so I gotta get one more win before I sign off. That's kinda dumb, but it's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's a good excuse to stick around a couple more minutes. But yeah, I also think it's just like the parlance. People understand what you mean when you say they're bricked. What's better, Dive Attack or Thunder Edge? I think Thunder Edge gets access to a couple of cards that do put it over the edge. But I think that the power play with Dive Attack is a lot stronger. I think the ability to go to like play... I don't know. I guess Thunder Edge could be stronger still, but... I think the boards are stronger with Dive Attack. The pop-offs are more worthwhile. Yeah, I think I can agree with people's opinion on the brick argument, because Teppen used to have a much bigger problem with bricks. So I think that people are kind of forgetting where we came from. Oh, Fia's talking about... Leth is talking about which deck is better. I thought he was like, I'm 50-50 on this brick argument. Both have upsides. Wow, this guy really doesn't want this to die. But I really want it to die. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of hard to say which is more optimal yet, because they're both clearly the two strongest hero arts for a board type of deck in red. I'm definitely split on which is stronger. I think I have one target left. I think I have... We can burn two. We could even activate both, I think. Yeah. Both of these should deal the... Whoa. This guy's playing like it's... This guy's playing like it's like 2 seasons ago. He was playing the full 6 shields. Okay, well that's pretty nuts. That was pretty funny. Now does he dive attack in the top lane? He does. It doesn't kill though. Oh, it does kill. What am I saying? Oh, jeez. Punished for waiting. If I can get to Goaty, I can get out of this. Ooh, there's nothing in deck though. Let's see, 4. Oh, no, we lose. I was about to count. Yeah, we don't have enough time to get to Goaty. Vio, you are alone in this opinion. I do not miss the breaker meta. I mean, I guess it was a cool change of pace, and it's brought us to where we are now, which I think is an incredibly fun meta. But nah, that breaker meta sucked. I liked the second one. Season 2 I liked a lot because Thunder Edge was playable, so it was a 2-deck meta instead of... Because what was the other deck in the first Breaker season? It was the Jury deck. There were, and I guess maybe Red Ascend was like semi-playable. But if we're in a 2-deck format of Devil Breaker, Jury, to me that's a very stinky format. I kind of see where you're coming from, Thirsty. The deck was a little more interesting when it didn't have the cheese card that ruined its identity. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, this is incredible. This is the best hand yet. Yeah, okay. So there were, like... And change form. You're right. Change form was there a little bit, yeah. Okay, so my only hope is that they don't have five tribes for Shroom. Oh, and they do not. They're putting their card back. They are panicking, as they should. Alright, this is a funny way to start the match. I wonder what they can possibly hope to do. Oh. Sorry, that was a terrible laugh. Bringer was pretty mid, though, let's be honest. Like, I wouldn't say that if I were less tired. I would be like, yeah, Thirsty, you're so right. Bringer was so good. But I don't really feel that way, you know. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. Because I'm also, like, pretty tired now, and I don't have the ability to go back there in my mind. I'm like, what were people playing back then? That's why I asked you guys. We might be able to get the dub here. What's our burn at? We're at burn 6. Sorry guys, yeah, when I get tired I guess I get really sassy. This is why I was like, I have to end the stream before 7, because I won't be ready to not say things that I'll regret. Although I don't regret saying having opinions. I just can't back them up very well. We'll go with this.
What a mess.
Fard. Do I have time? No! Go, Paul! Get me the win I need! Perhaps 2 more hours, yes. Perhaps 2 more hours. I agree. Perhaps.
See you around.
I'm like, am I actually back in this somehow? But no, unfortunately not. That was a fun match to try to win. Darn it. All my points are slipping away from me. I didn't have very many though, so I don't feel that bad about it, but... What will get me the final win to end the stream? Let's see. It's not the Gutsman deck. Let's see if we can high roll somebody with Fernham. This is honestly just asking for another match though. That's just asking for a loss. Legend! Oh my gosh, I don't stand a chance against Legend? Like, sometimes you see a name and you're, like, immediately intimidated. This is the the height of that. I don't stand a chance against Legend. What is Bringer up to this season? I wonder if they have Furio Tigre. The unfortunate thing is that we cannot do 2 Invasion 5s and still Fernham. I really wish it were possible. That is the best Fernham I have played yet. That's a massive Fernham. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. I feel so bad for them. 0 tribes in the graveyard. That was just sad. Alright, now we are just like overextending with these Fernhams. But there's no losing. There's no possibility of losing with the hand we have. Don't feel bad for someone that isn't reading. Thank you, Ans. Now I don't feel bad. See, that's why Basil is in the deck. That right there is the entire reason Basil is in the deck. Definitely. That was a legendary play. I often think that when people do weird stuff like, whoa, that was impressive. Whoa, he did so much damage. And with the damage +1, it was like 4. That was a 10 damage Mr. Match. You guys, I was already mean enough to them about the play. Don't make fun of them anymore. Dude, Ains, definitely. I was inspired by your version. Not good or strong ideas. I'm on the same page, dude. I was inspired by your version of the Fernham deck to build this. So it goes both ways. Ooh, and nice. We killed that Mr. Matt Edge in the top lane. Let's see. Do I need to do anything? It looks like Basil's just going to win us the game. And this Fire Herb is the Winmore Fire Herb. It's kind of a silly match to end the stream on, but yeah. Thank you for being my final match of the stream, Mr. Legend. Although, I shouldn't fully... I do that all the... Thirsty, I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty bad about remembering to do stuff. Let's see. I guess we'll just play this down. Do we have 10 units? That would be a fun way to end the stream with the 10 unit effect. BMing is to be expected. I BM so hard. You guys actually don't know. It is honestly one of my favorite things to do. Let's see, how do I deal with that? That's kind of a huge problem. I guess I just ignore it. Right? Wow, this person is not very good. I hate to use that exact verbiage. Because I am not that type of streamer. But that was... Wait, oh, and it didn't actually kill it. I thought I was going to kill it and put it back in deck. Okay, never mind. They're not that bad. When I use BM, I mean you're playing optimally and leaving nothing to chance. Okay, I'll try to use the right meaning of bricked, Thirsty, for you. And that's the game-winning play. When you can red for 6 with CEM, you win every time. I have yet to see myself or another player red for 6 and lose. It just doesn't happen. Although they're still kind of in the game. Maybe they have something cool left in their deck. I have no idea. And honestly, the more I think about it, the more I wonder, what were they playing? How are they getting tribes in the graveyard as as bringer of nightmare. Anyway, there's no need to clown on them anymore. That was a really fun stream, you guys. Thank you to everybody who came out. I'll pull up the lists here one more time at the end of the stream if you want to grab these decks. I know Ayn said he wanted to... He can just use his version, though, so... He already has something to start with there. This was the Gutsman version that we played once. Didn't do that well with. This is the dive attack that I feel very good about, but that I wish I could fit more legendaries into. I never mentioned, I think Battle Chip Nina is kind of a trap in the deck. It's obviously really strong, but I feel like the slots are more valuable than to be used on Battle Chip Nina. There's just better stuff to play. Here's just a basic coordination deck with 2 new cards. It's not very good. This is the Thunder 10 unit deck. Thank you for enjoying the stream, Leth. Yeah, I'm glad that you came out too. It was super fun seeing some faces from the Discord and a bunch of the other streamers I admire. So here is my very finished, I guess you could say, version of Burn. I think it does still need optimizing, but this is what I feel has the potential to be the strongest version. Maybe Mr. Match doesn't go in it, but I feel very confident that Valstrax V3 and Sweat Tears Friendship are in the strongest version of Burn. We also played a little bit of Gikosha's deck, which was incredible. It's so much fun. That was the deck we did the best on. But with all that said, thank you guys so much for coming out. Once again, I don't want to use my regular sign-off for the streams, though. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I hope to see you next time. Have a good night.